The day Earth turned off its Mercy protocol. For 3 centuries, Earth had been known as the quiet world. Not weak, not backward, just restrained. When the Orion Compact expanded, humanity signed treaties instead of drawing borders. When pirate fleets raided frontier colonies, Earth paid ransoms and rebuilt silently. When alien empires tested human defenses, they found empty space, passive signals, and diplomatic delays. The galaxy learned the wrong lesson. The Vrax Dominion did not come to conquer Earth. That would have required effort. They came to demonstrate power. Their fleet arrived without warning, hundreds of warships, forming a burning ring around Earth's outer orbit. They did not target cities. They targeted symbols, lunar shipyards, civilian relay stations, the Mars Habitat Dome. Precision strikes, clean, educational. The message was clear: submit, or be erased later. On Earth, alarms echoed across continents. The World Defense Council convened in silence, watching casualty numbers climb in real time. No shouting, no panic. Just one question: has the Mercy Protocol been violated? An old system, buried deep in Earth's unified defense network, waited for conditions it had never expected to meet. It was not a weapon. It was a restraint. Hard-coded limits on retaliation, escalation, and first strike authority, designed after humanity's darkest centuries, designed to prevent extinction-level responses. The answer came back cold and absolute: yes. The council chair closed her eyes for exactly 3 seconds. Disable it. Across Earth's military infrastructure, permissions unlocked. Hidden shipyards beneath oceans powered up. Fleets long listed as decommissioned phased into existence. Weapons labeled theoretical went from simulation to live status. Above Earth, Vrax commanders noticed something strange. Human signals stopped. No please. No negotiations. No surrender. Space itself seemed to hold its breath. Then, directly between the Vrax fleet and Earth, something emerged. A single warship. Black-hulled, massive, silent. Its presence distorted starlight, bending the heavens as if reality itself recognized authority. Vrax targeting systems screamed errors. "This is impossible," their fleet master hissed. That vessel was not on any registry. A transmission finally left the ship. Brief, calm, unmistakably human. "This is Earth Defense Command." A pause. "You have triggered the end of our restraint." The warship's engines ignited, not with light, but with absence. And the galaxy was about to learn what humanity looked like when mercy was no longer required. When silence breaks, the Vrax Dominion fired first. A wave of coherent plasma lanced toward Earth, aimed not at population centers, but at orbital defense grids, efficient, methodical, cruel. To them it was a lesson in hierarchy. The lesson failed. The black warship did not dodge. It absorbed the impact. Vrax commanders stared in disbelief. As their sensors reported the impossible, energy was not dispersing, not deflecting, but vanishing. The human vessel drank the attack as if it were nothing more than heat against stone. Then the ship moved. Not forward, everywhere. Space folded, and the warship appeared inside the Vrax formation. No jump signature. No warning. One moment empty vacuum. Next moment death. Gravity inverted. 3 Vrax cruisers collapsed inward, their hulls compressing like crushed insects before blinking out of existence. Another ship attempted to flee, its engines flaring desperately. It never made it. A narrow beam of warped space-time sliced through its core, severing matter at the atomic level. The ship split silently, both halves drifting apart, lifeless. "Command, we're losing vessels. No visible weapons. Our targeting systems can't lock. Physics is failing." On Earth, Admiral Naeem Rahman watched from the warship's bridge, hands clasped behind his back. He did not raise his voice. Proceed with pattern echo, he said. Escort ships phased into view, dozens, then hundreds emerging. From hidden vectors around Earth, they moved with unnatural precision, not chasing targets but controlling space itself. Escape corridors collapsed. Communications dissolved into static. The Vrax fleet began to panic. Their doctrine relied on terror, on overwhelming force, on enemies begging for mercy. Humanity did not beg. A Vrax dread carrier charged its primary weapon, preparing to scorch half the planet in defiance. Rahman's eyes hardened. Neutralize. The black warship's core pulsed once. The dread carrier ceased to exist. Not destroyed, removed. Sensors reported a clean void where the ship had been, as if the universe itself had edited it out. A final human transmission echoed across every surviving Vrax channel. You attacked civilians to send a message, Rahman said calmly. Message received. The warship turned, not toward Earth, but outward, toward the stars. We are no longer defending. Engines awakened. We are responding. And somewhere deep within the galaxy, the Vrax Dominion felt fear, for the very first time. The cost of mercy. The Vrax home system, Kael'thar, had never been threatened. Encircled by fortress moons and shielded by layers of automated defense, it was the heart of an empire that had crushed a dozen civilizations into compliance. Entire species had surrendered at the mere mention of its name. No fleet had ever breached its perimeter, until Earth arrived. Human warships emerged across the system in perfect silence. No fanfare. No challenge, no announcement. Reality bent around their hulls as jump points collapsed behind them. Sealing the system shut, Vrax defense platforms fired instantly. Their weapons struck human shields and simply stopped. Energy dispersed into nothing, swallowed by containment fields that rewrote the rules of interaction. On the bridge of the black flagship, Admiral Rahman stood unmoving. Target command infrastructure, he ordered. No civilian casualties. The response was immediate. Orbital shipyards folded into themselves, their mass compressed into inert singularities. Fleet command stations vanished, erased so cleanly that even debris was denied existence. Automated fleets attempted to mobilize only to find their control networks, overwritten by human code written in alien logic. Across Kael'thar, Vrax leaders watched centuries of dominance evaporate in minutes. This is annihilation, one whispered. Rahman shook his head slightly. No, he said. Annihilation is easy. The flagship transmitted on all frequencies, overriding emergency channels and civilian networks alike. Rahman's image appeared across the Vrax world, calm, human, terrifyingly composed. You believed mercy was weakness, he said. You believed restraint meant fear. The display shifted to Earth, cities scarred, habitats burning but humanity standing. We built rules to protect life, Rahman continued. You broke them. The human fleet powered down its weapons but did not leave. We will not destroy your world, Rahman said. We will destroy your ability to threaten another. One by one, Vrax planetary weapons shut down. Their fleets lay silent. Their empire was disarmed, permanently. Human ships turned away. As the last vessel vanished, Rahman delivered his final words. Remember this day. Back on Earth, the Mercy Protocol remained disabled. Not because humanity had become cruel, but because the galaxy had proven it did not deserve humanity's kindness without consequence. From that moment forward, a single truth spread faster than light. Earth does not seek war, but it ends them.